How do you move on from that next play, knowing there's, yes, you can do it in the scheme of a game, but you have 2 weeks left. I mean, how do you kind of turn things around and get them going in the right direction after you guys have had a couple of these games where you get down big and then things just kind of seem to snowball and get worse?
After the play, you just got to move on, try not to think about it as much, man. Yeah, it sucks in the moment that you fumble the ball, but ain't much you can really do about it but bounce back and try to make another play for the team. That's all I was trying to do, just trying to make a play at the end of the day, and it hit my leg and I fumbled. I can't do nothing about it, but move on and just keep trying to put points on the board and just help the team out.
Jeff Hathorn.
Diontae, as a team, what are you guys discussing in meetings, or would you guys see that you can improve here over the last two games, especially in those first halves?
We just got to play better all around, come out with better energy. Obviously it's late in the season, it's not no telling what some people's heads are at, but not using that as an excuse, but it's football. We got to play at the end of the day. We gotta win. We gotta do a better job all around. Definitely got to put more points on the board, and just instead of just getting blown out like that. That was embarrassing, but at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. It's just how you respond. We talked to us in the locker room yesterday, basically saying we got to get on our stuff, get in the facility, get in the facility in general, watch film, work out, do something, just trying to be around the facility or whatnot. Just everybody's just trying to get better, but you're gonna lose games, so I try not to let that stuff get to me because I lost a bunch of games in my life, and I'm not gonna let those couple games that we lost stop me from making plays and doing what I'm doing for the team to help us win, and stop my routine. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. Continue my routine, get better, continue to make plays, and I'm assuming the team gonna do the other players gonna do that as well. That's what we want to do, which is win. So we're gonna get ready for these last two games that we need to win to get in the playoffs, and look forward to this week on Monday.
Jeff, you got a follow-up?
Just quickly, do you have the sense from seeing people that you saw today that that's going to happen, that everybody will kind of get on the same page here?
Yeah, pulling into the parking lot, you see a lot of guys, cars that be in here, on certain days I don't normally be in. They'll be at home resting or whatnot, but there are a couple guys coming in, trying to just be in a facility, like I said, probably watching film, just doing something to get better. And after that loss, I'm sure a lot of stuff is going through their head and how we can bounce back to get better on Monday. And I'm sure the coach is going to come up with a good game plan this week for us to go over, and we're going to execute it the best way that we know how to. So I'm not really worried about it. I got faith in my guys regardless.
Tim Benz.
Diontae, fellow teammates, especially you guys on offense, maybe in the receiving room, feel an extra onus or responsibility to go out on a high note at Heinz Field this year with the prospect of this maybe being Ben's last home game?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. You was breaking up a little.
Sorry.
I couldn't hear you.
With the prospect of this perhaps being Ben's last home game, do you guys in the receiving room, teammates in offense, feel an extra onus, responsibility to really sharpen up for this one against the Browns?
I would say, the whole year we say that the offense is gonna go as we go. The receivers, because receivers gonna lead us regardless. That's how we put it on our shoulders that we got to take over the game and make plays for the offense, to get us going. And we've been doing that all year. Not knowing if this is last year or not. What, like you said, we just go out there and make plays for them, try to make them look good, whether it's a bad throw, good throw, we're gonna make a play on the ball regardless. And if we feel like we slacking and whatnot, we put it on our shoulders, like it's on us. Like last night, we didn't play that good as a group. I mean, we could have played better, but like I said, mistakes gonna happen. Everybody not perfect. It's not like we go out there and just try to do the things we do. But we out there playing football at the end of the day, having fun and trying to make plays and win games. And that's all we can do. We can't try to do too much. And if we try to do that, the game not gonna go as well as we wanted to. So we just can't do those things. Just got to keep progressing. And like you say, we're gonna go out with a bang, regardless. Just make plays, and we try not to think about it. We worry about that at like the end of the season and whatnot. So I'm sure he's thinking the same thing, Ben. So I'm just gonna keep making plays, and the guys gonna do the same thing.
All right, Tim, we'll try to get back to you. I got a couple more people on. We'll get through one question to everybody and try to get a couple more follow-ups. More people are on than were initially. Let's go to Alan Saunders.
Hey, Diontae, how tough is it when the offense in general is struggling and you're not getting very many opportunities? I think you guys only ran like 7 plays in the first quarter. How hard is it when, okay, like I make a mistake or somebody else makes a mistake, and you want to go and like, okay, I know how to fix that. I know how to be better. But then it may be like a couple quarters before you get an opportunity when the offense as a whole is struggling and there just aren't that many plays there.
It's frustrating at times, but you can't show that type of energy out there. You know, whether that's getting the ball or making a play on the ball, tackling or whatnot. Like you can't show that type of energy because you always being watched at all times, and you can just only do what you coach to do your job, and if the opportunity come your way, then make a play on the ball or do what you're supposed to do when that opportunity come. And I feel like at times we start off slow, you know, and then once we get in that little hole, it take us a couple drives to get back out of that hole or whatnot. And, I feel like at times we start off fast, times we don't. And like I said, it's just us coming to the stadium with that energy that we want to play and we want to win. Not saying that we don't, but it's just that energy you bring just coming into the stadium going to tell you feel me, that if you really want to play or not. How you go about your weeks, how you practice, what your preparation is, that all ties into that, coming into the stadium. And we just got to do a better job of coming off the bus with better energy and taking the field with a purpose, which is winning, obviously. And I feel like we're gonna do that this week because these last 2 games is gonna be big for us, and we need to win them. So we're gonna be fine.
Brian Becko.
Hey, Diontae, sure you're more concerned about team success. You would have been happy to win last night without any stats, but how disappointed were you last week to not get voted to the AFC Pro Bowl team? Did you think you were deserving this year in your 3rd season?
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of pissed, but you know, I can't do nothing about it. It's up to the fans and the people around the other team, the members of around the league, players around the league. I mean, so it's not. I don't have no say so in that. I can only just pray that they vote for me, you know. But it was tough because I mean I know all the work I put in the off season and during the season as well, and just when I was watching TV and I seen it, I'm like, it crushed me a little bit. I kind of can't. I didn't come into the building with like a cold shoulder, but it's like, all right, I gotta get back on my stuff. You know, I want to say I was getting kind of complacent or anything, but that just shows me I got a little more work to do, and I'm gonna keep working. And I feel like if I get another opportunity at it next year, then if I get picked, then that's gonna be a blessing. But right now, I mean, I can't really think about it. Hopefully, I get an alternate or something like that. But I'm just leaving it in God's hand and just gonna keep working at the end of the day.
Chris Adamski.
Diontae, you guys haven't lost a game at Heinz Field since September. And is there anything you can? I mean, obviously, people like playing at home against the road more often, but is there anything particular you guys just feel more comfortable there? Any common thread in that you can see?
I like playing at home, to be honest, in front of our fans. The energy they give us, and we feed off that energy. I don't know. It's different when you playing home than away. The vibe be off like you in another city. You got the fans talking to you the whole game, trying to throw you off. But at the end of the day, I feel like you can't really worry about wherever you play at, because you got to perform regardless. And I feel like we've been doing that. We perform home or away. Obviously we lost those. Well, I forgot how many games we lost, but obviously we lost those couple of games. But those few we lost were close. So I mean, and I wouldn't count us out just yet. We gonna be fine. We got a game plan this week. We're gonna execute and get ready to win on Monday.
Nick Fairball.
Hey, Diontae, when you talk about kind of what you're seeing from a schematic perspective from defenses, are you guys seeing a lot more too high? And if so, how do you crack that? Are they sliding it more towards you? Kind of how can you crack these schemes that these defenses are putting out to maybe specifically beat you guys?
Man, last night we saw a lot of too high the whole game. They was trying to bracket me and Chase the whole game, trying to keep everything underneath. So, and too high, you obviously got to run the ball. They're not going to let you throw it. They're trying to keep it, like I said, they're trying to keep everything underneath. You've rarely seen them go one high. If they did, it'd be like on like 3rd and 2 or something like that. But that's pretty much what we've been saying too high, because obviously we haven't been running the ball like we want to. But at times we do run the ball and we show we can run the ball on defense that people say we can't run the ball on. And it's not like the O-line not trying to do their job or whatnot. It's like I be getting tired of hearing people talking about the line and stuff. Like if it's so easy, then from a person speaking that's not on the team, like that's a regular fan. Like if it's so easy, why you won't come out here and do it for us? Show me, you feel me, that you can do it better than me. It's like they trying up there, they doing the best they can, and it's like stuff like that gonna happen. But we don't worry about it. But it's football, so we gonna keep playing at the end of the day.